good now. That's wonderful.
That's perfect now.
That's absolutely perfect. It's amazing because it blocks out the bright light coming through, and it picks up sensitively the light that's in front.
And how different, what do you mean by manual then from the other?
Well, because the automatic just takes the average light that is here, but sometimes you've got to compensate for that for unknown factors. I'm getting very complicated with this, Anne.
Tom, you didn't change your bit anyway.
Well, I lost a lot of weight.
You didn't, actually.
Will you bugger you? I bloody well did. I lost enormous amount of 17 kilograms before malaria.
I don't think you did.
And then he put it all back on after malaria.
A certain amount.
You may have blown up in the time that is in between the time I saw you last.
That's the heat in Africa. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the chef from the Cordon Bleu Society.
17 kilos is nothing, it's 17 stone. Well, when I was doing my washes I had to tow a man of 17 stone. When I went over to the instructor, I said, excuse me, I'm 8.5. He's very giving me this man all the time. So they changed it and gave me a woman instead.
This is the way it should be.
I'm not joking, you know, 17
We're now zooming in on the being real American tourists now. We're now zooming in on the plum pudding here.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I should have flamed it down.
We've got some brandy. We can still flame it.
We will flame it.
Still flame
We
it.
will, yeah. Oh, it's on too small of a plate. We'll put it on the larger.
What's his name again? Tammy. This way, Tammy. Look around this way. Don't be looking at the window. Look here, Tammy. Yeah.
And when you buy it in the shop, you pay the local duty and taxes.
Oh, right.
So that's all legal.
And is it a lot cheaper, say, in England now than it is here?
Probably not a lot. It'd be somewhat, yeah, if you knew your thing.
You didn't meet your man. Nice work.
Yeah.
But I did that over in Australia and they had a crowd of visitors in and they never saw it done.
What a waste of brandy, yeah.
Oh, no, you're getting the brandy. Yeah.
We can pour onto it.
That's
Sure, use up the
only
bottom.
going sinking down the bottom. That's it. Oh, still coming. Still.
You can make believe this is the 25th of December, Thomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 25th of December, Dublin, South Africa, CNN Live.
Oh yeah.
Get into Ireland on the 25th of December.
Very good.
Can you see it when you're looking at the lens?
And there's ice cream.
Oh, that's all.
Go down deep for the sherry.
God, you'd be
Down deep for the sherry.
not as fool now.
Today you're allowed. Today you're allowed.
We wouldn't eat
Today is a special
I
day.
ever do dessert. Nellie brought the pudding and I did that, so we can have a bit of both. And Thomas, Thomas has to have this.
I can't follow you.
Special. That's all right.
That's your lighter back on.
Fran, are you
Yeah,
taking
I'll
some?
take my try here. That's
You?
brilliant.
Ian, stop yawning. Ian. Sniffle, Ian.
But are you allowed now?
Your head is gone. It's disappeared from view.
Good night's sleep.
Oh, I did.
More there.
Oh, it's back again.
Should have left it
Before you change your
Yeah.
mind.
Oh, I made a collapse then.
Then to your right.
When you do that splitting thing, can you see it like through the roof? That's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I'm going to split Paula in half.
Are you big?
Should have murdered me for this. Nothing.
He's saying something horrible about his...
Take your own.
Skip now the top one.
He should be...
You've disappeared from view. That's much better. Yes. Yes, now the two of you, Anne.
Right, Tom, you're at it again, I see.
Yeah, sure, I'm full of nonsense.
Full of it.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I'd call it, but have you ever been polite?
Well, we can't say anything else at the moment.
Nelly,
Can you put that straight into the video player, Tom?
you want to live?
No, I didn't bring the stupid connection with me.
No, but can you link it into the TV?
No, the happy couple, please, the happy couple.
Oh, wait.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's good,
That's a
yeah.
better one now.
That's better, you're more relaxed.
Not very good.
Should it actually
Paula and Francis.
But you're getting the cheap whiskey for the...
I tell you, you never, Barry, that camera is unbelievable. I was down in Glyn one day and I took a photograph. Peg was sitting at the table having her dinner. And do you know there was peas on the plate?
And they picked up the peas.
Photograph,
I can believe it.
The different colour of the peas come out.
Some are done, some are
Down to that.
done, and some weren't done.
Oh, but I tell you,
It must be a good lens then. Must be a good lens.
They're not that expensive either. It's an Olympus CF10. Oh, that's a good one. Brilliant.
Oh, no, don't please.
Put your arm around it there.
Yeah.
Yes, put your arm around and hold me tight.
Drink it.
Now, where scares me, whatchamacallit.
I'm grounded and I'd be here.
Another night he was there and he was, sorry,
No, just on your eyelash.
She wants your eyelids.
Feel that?
he,
Want your eyelashes?
There's a great market in eyelids.
Yeah,
he
you have
was
it.
somersaulting over.
Well, that's better now.
Now, you know the size of my room? He was at one side of the couch and someone putting his hand, and you know the size, and coming out of the couch. And at one stage he mentioned the lamp. And he said, what if I hear he said a helicopter? And I thought he was going to swing the lights.
You're right.
But he's great crap.
Oh, he is.
What?
Too much. Too much sign. You want to be strong to be able to.
I'm surprised that flash doesn't go off on that camera, you know.
Did you just take a photo there, or was that the lens?
I know you'd find that there's enough daylight in here, probably, well, possibly.
No. I'm surprised.
God, we
We'll go down now.
You wouldn't think of putting up little lights there at night time.
No, it does need.
Would it be lovely?
It needs something, all right, because it's a bit dead, you know.
Do you know, going
In fact-
around in the circle, I think it'll be gorgeous.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Because there's a lovely setting there, the
Oh, it's
harbour. Yeah,
gorgeous.
it is.
And the
It
boats
is.
and
Yeah.
the fish and the seals
I
coming
know,
in.
the
And
seals are amazing.
oh,
aren't they,
it's
down there?
gorgeous.
Get in live. Kind of.
Not enough now.
That's enough, yes.
That's it?
I give him a reward. 36 soon working.
Yeah. Shit. Where's that zoom thing again?
I know.
Only as far as 12.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, excuse me.
Coming right in at us. See, look, you can see the whole length of his body. Wow.
Oh.
Here's one right here, Thomas.
Where? Oh. You come up just here. Okay, one seal's bum. Weight management program. Watch this space. Read my lips. No taxes. Shut up. Let me get the clock.
No, I hate when I wish I comb my hair. Wait, Thomas.
Your hair is fine. This is only for the SABC News and 10.
Wait, don't show that to Maria for that. See, for dad like that.
Oh no, we'll be off that. Some like.
Take Anne.
No, I'll show you the pits.
There's a man out in Australia looking at him, and Nelly was like that.
Dad with the flu. There's Dad with the flu. Say hello, Dad. It's the bunch in Cape Town.
Hello,
You
Dad.
go back with the bloody hat.
Oh, Jesus.
My new hat.
I go away.
Look great.
I go
Blonde.
away. I go away.
I'm sorry, but
Oh, the telephone goes now.
one thing.
Well, Jack, you look very well.
Not nominate. Thinking.
Oh, she need to get a picture
Should be
like
warm.
that. Take that off.
Take it out, take it out.
She needs. Yeah, Thomas.
Thomas, don't take
Thomas,
it.
don't take him with the camera.
I would not. I'm going to edit all this out.
See that look?
Don't
Now,
take
you're
it
looking
me.
very... How are you feeling, Jack?
He's in bed all day.
She's in bed all week.
You're foolish. You should have gotten them antibiotics 2 weeks ago.
It's 3 weeks now.
I should have gone before that.
Thomas, will you go away from me, please? I don't photograph well.
Me neither. I'm fading you out. I'm fading you out now.
Hello, Cyril. How are you?
All right. I'm well.
Sarah.
You knit? You knit for your hair.
Will you ever come to Ireland and to give me a nice hairdo like you did before?
And I want the same, so what you got?
You got no hope.
You see that
And
look?
I want the same,
I want
Cyril.
Oh, sure, Lord, they're all
I
at it
want
I
now.
want the same, Cyril.
Yes, yes.
There's no one can do it like you, Sarah. I'm telling
Hello,
you.
Marie, Ray.
Oh, she made herself.
But I'll be sending it over to them as well.
Oh, don't sit
Hope
over
the
here.
weather...
They can talk about guys beside the bloody weather.
what?
The weather's always there. Say hello because this is going over to Ray Marie as
We had
well.
a lovely Christmas.
and Liz, and
And a
Harry, and
happy
Guinness.
New Year.
Harry and Guinness, warm along, and I'm
Who's Harry and Guinness?
the two cats.
Oh.
Somebody's two.
Hey, what date is it?
This is Marie's
The
birthday.
11th today.
Oh my God, and we never
The
rang
anniversary,
it.
Marie, 11th
Oh
of
gee, we
July,
never
or
rang.
in January.
I'd be still in time now.
They'll be getting up, you can bring her this on. They'll be getting up
Which
now.
is over now.
I don't care, but still mind you.
Oh God.
Bring them in a...
That's it now.
Oh, is it?
Oh, sorry. So a message from herself.
A Happy New Year to you, Marie, Ray, Elizabeth,
Guinness
all
and
the rest of the
Aye,
clan.
yeah.
We're all freezing here. You can see me all tucked out in my coat and my scarf.
nice shoes, Ben. Nice shoes.
Nice shoes,
Nice
though.
day.
Yeah, she got them on a sale, 50% off. You can see it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Not bad legs either. Come to think about it, yes.
we're getting wrong in commentary here, Marie. But look forward to seeing you shortly. Hopefully you'll be home this year.
1995.
1995. And we'll have a get together.
Yeah.
So love to everybody.
That's nice.
Guess who?
No.
So, Ma, say bye-bye to Maria because now this
Bye
is...
bye, Maria.
Is coming in.
And Tom is enjoying himself, and please God now, 1995, the months are flying,
We're looking
and we're
forward to the
living for
sunshine.
you.
We're looking forward to the sunshine and the sunsets and all the gas and the fun and the swims and the waters
Yeah.
and the lollipops and the barbecues. The barbecues, Marie, don't forget the barbecue, Alice.
What was that about? What? You whispered there something. I missed it. That's most unusual for me to miss.
I said, say to her, if you don't come, we'll go. But she said, I better not say that.
All right. Okay. So that's it, folks.
Yeah.
Take no
This is the
notice.
11th of January 1995. Tom Prendergast alias Paddy Prendergast here in Dublin, CNN Live.
And a happy
Anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, we never thought.
You see on the right-hand side.
Oh, I see it. Am I recording
You're
you now?
recording me now, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 11th of January 1995 as I puff my very expensive Irish cigars here in Dublin. On holiday, en route from Cape Town to Gabon, to Sao Tome, to Bombom, to Sao Tome, to Lisbon, to London, and I eventually made it to Dublin.
God bless us.
And I'm going to London again, and then on to Miami to represent Ireland in the International Olympic Equestrian Events. So here I am now, with a little inexpensive drink in my hand for a change, and a very expensive cigar, in the mother and father's house on this bitterly cold day.
Brown gown bottle.
And so for those of you who'd like to be here, tough. This is Paddy Prendergast, CNN, Ireland Live.
Enjoying.
Do I press the red button now to stop you?
Oh, you'd enjoy that, wouldn't
But
you?
I.
We should have been fun all right.
Oh, she is. She's a good singer.
And you're
Because she said she didn't want you unless you had the accordion with you.
Is there still a piano accordion here?
It is.
A piano, a smaller piano accordion was beautiful tone.
Yeah, Marie's.
Ah,
Francis took it, and he said there was so much in the house, he had no room for it, and he brought it back in. And I sure I suppose that's so should tune. But
no, piano, no, it shouldn't be. Piano, though,
Mary
it shouldn't be.
said if you were going to, but she thought you were here for a fortnight or 3
I thought I was here for 4 weeks, but
What's
anyway.
happening, Thomas? You're going
I got a
to...
phone call from London. I've got to sort a few things in London.
And
So,
are you going over to London?
I'm hoping that I'd rather go to London early Monday morning, provided I can get a flight that evening to Miami.
All right.
So it'll save me another day without having to go to London. So and I think I can do most of my business on the Monday. So if they say an evening flight to Miami, then I can sleep on the plane and arrive in Miami on the Tuesday. That gives me Tuesday
And can you
for
come
business,
back from
Wednesday. I'll
Miami?
try, I'll see. You see, the flight is booked from Miami directly back to Cape Town. But maybe I can swing it that without extra money because it's all prepaid.
How we go from Miami non-stop now?
It's non-stop. London, Miami non-stop, yeah, and then Miami to Cape Town non-stop. But if they can route me maybe via, say for example, Miami, New York, Dublin, without any extra charge, that would be fantastic. Otherwise I've got to route back via London again, and then of course I've got to pay from there on out of my own pocket, which I don't mind doing. It's you know, I'm a generous person. I don't mind spending money. Like yourself, something like yourself, Val.
You have it, why wouldn't you?
Why does everybody think I'm so wealthy? I'm not wealthy at all.
You only look that way.
I just pretend to be wealthy.
I think that you pretend to be wealthy.
I got a few bob, but I mean, it's all in property.
Who hasn't? Who you need it one, yeah.
You know, I mean,
I know, tied up, Tom, tied up.
tied up.
Tied.
It's all in paper.
Tied up.
Oh,
Fine
the
paper.
fellow with the 19 million that died there last week.
I'd have met him before he died.
He died?
With a shock of it, I
He
suppose.
left 19 million.
Where's this?
Was he living in Dublin?
Irish investments, and he's a married man, no family. He has a wife, and she's half alive there.
But he
Could you imagine that man's chance of getting into heaven?
Wonderful.
oh,
He'll
he
have, all,
might have
he'll have all the prayers being said all over the world. He'll pay for a mass one at a time. He'll be fine.
he might have given millions to charity.
He may have done so.
Exercise.
No, it's
But you're a poor man.
If he did, he couldn't have 19
That went
million left.
into masses, the undertakers,
what?
and
Oh,
paid
yeah,
for
very
his
funny.
funeral.
Well, you see, nobody knows what battles he had now or what trouble he
He
had.
was
did he
living
pay for
with
his
the
funeral?
mother, and the mother
What was that?
died.
Maybe
Last week.
What
he
did he
went
do?
in and he paid for his funeral.
In
and-
advance?
He made a
In
suicide.
advance, and he gave a false name, and he
Oh,
went
shame.
and he booked into a boarding
A
house
posh.
in Sandymount, and he left a note for the person in the house not to come into the room to ring the
Ring
police,
the guard.
which was nice of him.
Well,
Yes,
I'll tell you a
honest.
real story, which was a
I
real...
don't want to hear it if it's gruesome, Tom.
Oh, no, this
No,
is
I
not
don't want to
gruesome.
hear it, but I don't want to hear it if
What's
it's
the
not.
real story?
I don't want to.
I'll tell you now.
The real story was when I was in Swaziland, working with Sun International. There was a German chappie working in the hotel complex with his wife. And typical German, everything had to be organized, and he was the main manager. He'd been a hotelier, he'd been an engineer. He was now pushing about 70, he was general maintenance. And God love them, they weren't very well liked, but I got on great with them because, you know, he was really trying to do a very good job and did a very good job. And there was a girl called Geraldine Daly, an Irish girl doing marketing for that group. And she was in Cape Town a couple of months ago, and I said, Geraldine, how is Mr. and Mrs. whatever?
Yeah.
And they looked at me and they said, haven't you heard? What he did was, they had a house overlooking one of the most beautiful valleys in Swaziland, and the condition was that the owners of the land said, you build that house and you live in it as long as you live, and then it goes back to the family.
Yeah.
It's a big political family, very wealthy people. And he always was driving Mercedes-Benz and given the impression of being incredibly wealthy. The latest Mercedes and blah, 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 blah. What they did was one weekend, he got the local blacks to come and dig in the lounge. Not in the lounge, in front of the lounge, on the garden overlooking the valley. They basically dug 2 holes for the coffin. For
And
2
the two of them
coffins.
did it.
The 2 of them went into the bathroom with the cat. Beautiful
I don't want
Siamese
to
cat.
hear it go. Thomas.
And they
did away.
sealed off the whole thing and did away with themselves.
Yeah, right.
But they had gone to the trouble, at least, it was very considerate. They dug their own graves and they went in and they gassed themselves to death. Now what a way to go.
Lord.
But why did they do it?
Apparently financial problems.
God bless us.
He was up to his eyes apparently and in massive debt.
And he drives.
And the impression that he
cars.
gave was that
But
he
you
was...
wasn't it better right to... Was it crookery involved, or...
There may have been a little bit of crookery involved.
But you wasn't it better for him to be in jail than to be dead?
For some people, no.
Some people know, I suppose.
So there you have it. Never a dull moment. Go to Swaziland and die. Well, now, ma, I'm going to fade you out now, ma.
None the brave face. Now, Thomas, please.
That's it now. I'm fading you away now. You're fading away. Eating arrangements.
Yes, Father.
We have Her Ladyship, Bridie Prendeville. Bridie, I'm going to show this now up in Dublin, so you better say hello.
Hello, darling. How are you?
And Bridie is celebrating her 50th birthday now today.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes, yeah.
Tasting it tomorrow.
Yeah, and next we have Peg.
Yes.
Now, where has she gone? There's...
And we're delighted to see you, Thomas.
Of course you are.
And when I looked out the window and saw you, Robert was there, and I said, there's a fine thing outside.
Oh, but she's saying the right words.
I have to open the door and let him in, and I never said to them who was coming in. And I said to Fiji.
And Pidgey, and we have Pidgey on the left. Pidgey is on the left. She's dropped, and she's been hiding behind a bottle of wine there. But we'll say, and there's proof now, Pidgey. You're caught there now. There's a. There's a.
Oh, my glass.
Don't spill it, whatever you do. And so here we are now in Cahara.
We're delighted to have you, Bob.
Sure, of course you are.
Yeah.
And
you're looking so well.
thank you very much. Let's look at Ricky.
Wait now, Ricky, face that.
Face the camera, Ricky.
Face that fellow up there. Look at Thomas.
Oh, isn't he beautiful?
Thomas. Oh, do you see Thomas? Isn't he beautiful? Isn't that lovely, PJ? Lovely. Oh, and there's Cocktail. Look at him.
I'm not sure he's all excited. He's on candid camera. He's like a little mouse.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And when the phone rings, he's out on top of the table and they all say hello to him.
Isn't he lovely?
And he goes crazy.
Look, he's like a child.
He loves.
Look at this. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, help us.
Oh, my
What? What?
She lovely.
Ricky, who loves Mammy?
Oh, and she lovely.
Oh, he knows what he's thinking about.
You're all talking about the dog. You're not talking about me at all. Pidgey telling her story, watched over there by the Blessed Virgin. You better no dirty words there now, Pidgey. Will you tell the story now? Pour you a brandy.
Go on.
Will you get on with it?
I couldn't do the story, but
I'm sorry because you're still on.
No, it's not. I'll put it on later.
Tommy, you're an awful case. You never changed.
God forbid that I
God
should.
forbid you.
But
Well,
Did you
Jesus,
let
that's
ashes
what
in
she does.
it?
Huh?
Did you let the ashes in it?
No, that's well by it.
That's too much, Tom.
Is it?
Yeah, it is not.
Tommy, I'm going in before you buy, and I've been side before you.
Oh, no, sit down.
I know, I'll work for you.
Finish it.
What? The same hand peg?
Oh, I
And then
am
get out
not
in
smart.
here. Right,
Sure, makes
and
sense.
then I come over.
I am delighted you called.
It's a shame for me, but I couldn't pick it up on Friday, and I want to look after
Well,
it.
no,
As you will know.
Is there Coca-Cola?
My hands are full of times Friday.
I said no.
Friday. My hands are full of times that I can't always walk out. You know, I have to watch
No,
him.
look at my shoes.
Very far
He
in.
brings it down. I'm looking for it.
And Patrick Kitty warned me not to let him in his own.
Right now.
What is Coke?
I'm delighted to have it. How was it I was here?
This could be
Well,
done.
Oh, wait, that's
Cough
lovely
mixture.
now, do it.
Yeah, and
This could be cough
I
mixture.
haven't seen it for ages.
Yeah.
It is Coke. Mind you, it's been there for a
There
couple
is
hundred years.
Coke. There's Coke in the bottle there, all right.
No.
Is that Coke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Well, thanks be to God you're all looking well.
Well, you shouldn't put anything in brandy.
Actually, you know me.
Thomas, Friday I'll see you.
Where are you gone, Pidgey? Water's gone very bitter.
I'll go away, I'll see you there.
Okay, darling. We'll probably see you later, Pidgey. That's a very good advert. That's very good. That's just a curiosity I want to shoot it.
Oh, it's a pity you haven't the river dancing. The river dance. Oh, the river dance is super, isn't it?
We haven't got any of the major storms yet, though, that we normally get after Christmas.
No,
Of course, they don't talk or so. That's
no,
true.
don't talk on the floor, anything, thanks be to God.
No, that's very good. We're not interested in ingestion tablets. O'Brien is hiding again. There we are, John.
You'll never see
The
that.
Blessed Virgin on your left and the door on your right. You couldn't go wrong.
And here's Mary with the lesson. And she's still at the lesson around.
That's the Alka-Seltzer.
Sure, it wouldn't be me.
Ah,
It wouldn't be me if I hadn't got lesson around.
you see, I have a machine that I can put this tape into it. I didn't bring the bloody thing with me, Bridie.
Well, thanks be to God you didn't. I come up home. Did you pack and take me?
Yeah, of course I did it. Poor Kay, Lord of mercy, now. How old was Kay, anyway?
I realised that I hadn't been as happy before in my thought. Mary Crosby talks about
Mary Crosby. Mary. Look at the view. Try and get it in this way. Excuse me for standing on the gravely land. And there's Mangans on the other side as well.
That's Chrissy and Eddie.
Lord have mercy on them all. And who's on the other side? Couldn't be done with this cremation business at all.
You'll get the names actually. I think. Oh yeah, there. That's what
There's John Mangan. Who is John Mangan? It was Phil. I remember Phil. It was Tommy Mangan. David May, also Jim Hogan. Sure, they're squeezing them all in. And the Christina Mangan as well.
That's Chrissy and Eddie, Main Street.
Did I know them now? Kay's name is not on it.
No, I thought it was. And Mary.
I should suppose they do it in lots.